Time for our live chat. And once again, happy Friday, everybody. If you saw the show yesterday, you heard the amazing story of Gordon Hartman, the man behind amusement park Morgan's Wonderland and the recently opened water park Morgan's Inspiration Island. Just an incredible story. And we are so excited here on Top 30 to talk to the man himself. We have Gordon Hartman on the phone. Gordon, thanks for joining Top 30.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Okay, Gordon. So in 2010, let's go back to the beginning. You created Morgan's Wonderland. Now, for those who didn't see our story yesterday, it really will tug at your heartstrings. Can you explain a little bit about your backstory? What was your inspiration behind all this?
Well, as you may know, I'm blessed with a daughter named Morgan who has to deal with a lot of cognitive and physical special needs. She's a wonderful young lady who will be 24 in September. And even though she has severe cognitive delay and some other issues, she always has a smile on her face and is always upbeat about life in general and always wants to give you a hug. And if that's not inspirational, I don't know what is. Yeah. But the bottom line is back in 2006, we were on a vacation, a family vacation, and Morgan tried to have some interaction with some other children who did not have special needs in a pool. We watched it occur and said to ourselves, there's got to be a place where we can take Morgan somewhere in the United States or outside the United States that she can have interaction just like any other child. We quickly found out that was not possible, and so we worked with literally not hundreds but thousands of people to come together and develop Morgan's Wonderland, which opened back in 2010.
And you know, Gordon, you touched on something very important. I think talk about the need for this for people who don't know. What is it like going to a typical amusement park with a child with special needs? I know you had, with your beautiful daughter, you had that one experience, but in general, there are so many people who have had similar experiences. What's it like?
Well, the issue is that Morgan and many children and adults like her are not able to go, first of all. But when they do attempt to go, many times there's not a comfort level. The families don't feel comfortable because sometimes people maybe don't know how to handle the situation, that maybe haven't been dealt with an issue of having someone special needs in their families. And so sometimes there's staring going on and things like that. The beauty of Morgan's Wonderland, it is not a special needs park. It is a park of inclusion. Out of every 4 people who come to the park, 3 don't have special needs, 1 does. But the beauty is everyone plays together, and that's the culture of it. But that's what it's all about, is being able to allow not just a special needs individual to be able to enjoy things they never thought they could enjoy, but also for the family to feel comfortable that the person that they are caring for and that they love is able to do what never before they thought they could do. And it's also a learning experience for those who don't have special needs, who have children, and so that they can see that playing alongside someone who has special needs is something that is very strong and very good and positive, so that the experience that happened many years ago with my daughter in that pool won't occur, because those children say, come on, play along with us. And so that's what this park is all about, is making sure that there's an inclusiveness of those who have special needs and those who don't have special needs.
And Gordon, I love what you said, because it's not just about those with special needs. I'm a mom. I have 2 young children, and I want them to know, you know, how to treat everybody, that we're all the same and everybody's normal. So I think your park does that. Your 2 parks do. In fact, we just looked at a bunch of amazing pictures of Morgan's Inspiration Island, the first ultra accessible splash park. And wow, I want to go there and go down one of those water slides. I don't think I've been the first in the world to do anything. So congratulations, you're the first. What does ultra accessible mean? Talk about the splash park.
What that basically means is, for example, in Morgan's Inspiration Island, we had to think about what ultra accessibility was when we built Morgan's Wonderland, and we thought about the same thing when we built the Inspiration Park. And the idea behind that is, no matter how acute someone's special need may be, or how moderate or mild it may be, that they will be able to do anything anyone else can do. So we can take children and adults who are in wheelchairs, put them into wheelchairs that we have specially designed. We even have a wheelchair that we have worked with the University of Pittsburgh to develop that is a pneumatic wheelchair that allows for it to operate in water, so someone can be fully independent, and they can do anything anybody else can do. And that's what ultra accessibility is that no one ever comes to our park who has a special need. Again, even if they're on a ventilator, on oxygen, whatever the case may be, they can do anything anyone else can do, and they do it right next to someone who may not have a special need. And so that's what it's all about. And that's what the $53 million that has been invested in these two parks is all about, is to ensure that those who have special needs are given opportunities that before they were never given or ever thought, or the family never thought was possible for them.
We should say, Gordon, that both parks are in San Antonio, Texas, and they're right next to each other. This big paradise just right there in San Antonio. Is that right?
That is correct. And
Okay.
we've had people come from so far we've had people from 67 different nations, well over 1 million people in our first 7 years. And it's a beauty to see. When we opened these for the first park in 2010, we weren't sure how this was going to work. Is this concept, this idea of something that people are going to get behind, and are people going to join together? I can tell you it's far exceeded our expectations. And so I welcome people to come out. And we could be on the talk about this for the next 2 hours, but until you experience Morgan's Wonderland and Morgan's Inspiration Island, you have no idea of what it has to do and what it can do for someone and what it can do for a family with special needs or without special needs within their family.
Well, next time I'm anywhere near Texas, I cannot wait to make a trip. Lastly, Gordon, what does your daughter think of all this? Maybe your most important critic in this whole thing, since her name is in the title of both parks.
Well, Morgan's a wonderful young lady. Cognitively, she's not able to understand the magnitude of this park. People coming from all over the world to experience what Morgan's Wonderland has and Morgan's Inspiration has to offer. But Morgan, when it comes to a place, it's a place to have fun on the swings. It's a place to have fun on the train, the off-road adventure ride, the carousel. So many things there. And then within the water park, to go on the boat ride and to go within all the different elements of Morgan's Inspiration Island and have fun with her friends who have special needs and those who don't have special needs. That's what it means to Morgan. It's just being someone who's a young adult who can interact with everybody and be fully included. To her, that's what it's about. It's not about her name being on it. It's about the inspiration that she brought about to make this possible.
Well, you know what, Gordon, you strike me as a pretty humble guy. So I'm just going to say this is incredible what you've done, and I'm going to call you a hero because I think you are one. I really do.
I tell you, well, let me tell you, there are so many people behind the scenes, literally hundreds, as I mentioned, thousands of people who have either given their time or funding or whatever to make this possible. Because every year when we open, we lose well over 7 figures to be able to do what we do, because everyone who comes to the park who has special needs gets in free. All the programs are free for special needs individuals.
Wow.
And so it's about everybody coming together. It's not about me. It's about how everybody has made this possible. And that's what makes Morgan's Wonderland, Morgan's Inspiration Island so special, because people see the need. When we think about special needs, we're talking 16% of the population. And so it's not a small segment of the population who needs this opportunity. And I think the rest, the 84% of the other population, has seen that and has really gotten behind what we do. And that's neat to see, really cool to see the outpouring of support for what it's all about.
And how can we help you? I mean, are you accepting donations? How can we support this? Do you want us to like a Facebook page? What's the easiest way?
Well, we want people to know about us and come and see us, of course. That's what's important. And we're at morganswonderland.com.
Okay.
All the information. You can also go to Morgan's Inspiration Island through that website. But that will give you an idea. If you wish to help, of course, we'll always welcome that. But really what we want people to do is spread the word so that those who have special needs out there who may not have heard of this park will come out and see. And then those who don't have special needs will make a trip to San Antonio and be part of Morgan's Inspiration and Morgan's Wonderland, so we can join together in full inclusiveness an ultra-accessible facility known as Morgan's Wonderland and Morgan's Inspiration Island.
You know what? Sounds like a plan. Done and done. Gordon Hartman, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. We do appreciate it.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay.
Look forward to seeing you in San Antonio very soon.
I can't wait. And hugs to your family as well.
You bet. Look forward to it.
All right. Thanks, Gordon.
Thank you.
All right, to all of you watching, what do you think about that? How incredible is that story? It really is the new normal in my book. I cannot wait to stop by in San Antonio. So, hey, please join me. So for now, though, we're going to jump right back into today's top stories.